What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and always remember you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at GmiasWorld for up-to-date information regarding Madden 20. Also, if you're on the PS4 console, you can send a request for GmiasWorld family. Pretty much the community is growing pretty well. If you guys are, interested in doing it, just go ahead and send a request, search it, send a request. If everything is looking on the up and up for you, you'll be all set. All right, guys, so definitely check that out, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to see you guys in a little bit with that, for those of you that might be joining, all right? So here we go. Right here with Andrew Norwell, I'm going to go ahead and explain some things to you really quickly. When you first log in, or if you've been playing for a while, a lot of the positions that you may notice will be overly, what happens with it is, it's really, really overly involved. Okay, like there's so many different players, there's different ways to power up, there's a lot of different things going on, and what happens is people are not able to kind of understand what's going on with it. Like, they're like, all right, should I go and spend money on this player? This player is low overall. Should I, use this player even though he's good? For instance, Brandon Cooks is at 81. He has a decent speed. Should I go after that guy? Or should I pay more for a player like Julio Jones who has less speed? There's so many different things that goes into making your Madden team that it can become very confusing. But the one thing that's not confusing, if you have a trash offensive line, you are going to get dominated in online head-to-head play. I just want to point that out to you, okay? So this is the situation. Everybody that, comes into Madden 20 thinking that it's the same as Madden 19, you're going to be very, very disappointed to understand that your lower level players are going to get dominated the way they're supposed to. If you guys remember, I think, what was it, like 17 or 16? Maybe 17, when they started the salary cap beta, and everybody was figured out you could use bronze linemen and you could do whatever you want and everything was a party. Do that now, and they'll be picking up your body off the street, bro, because somebody's going to ransack you instantaneously. So you might be asking, why did I go after Andrew Norwell as one of my theme builders? Now, first of all, if you are just getting into Madden, the theme builders is a way for you to build your team, no money spent, with 86 overall players at different positions for different teams. They give you the core player, the theme builder, and the power-up all in one. So you can actually power them up to an 87 for whatever theme builder you actually get, okay? Why did I choose this guy? Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you some things really quickly. We just got a 5-star reward for him. You don't need the 5-star reward. You simply have to, win the final one with 3 stars. Everything that you go through, you can do 1 star up until the last one. And then this one, you have to get at least 3 stars to get the actual player from the Theme Kings. That goes for all of the Theme Kings. You can, I only need 1 more star? Yo, what do I get for that? A gold player? That might be worth it, but I'm going to go back and try to do 1 more and get an extra thing. But remember, these are full games, so it might kind of get you aggravated, going throughout the process. Definitely try to see what you can do with it and go from there. But let's go ahead and go take a look at why I decided to go ahead and do that, all right? When you go ahead and you look at the left guard position on my team, you're going to see that the guy that's there, he's a cult, first of all. Where is he? He's a pretty good player. Quinton Nelson, he's a pretty good player. He's one of the rare left guards that are available right now. So probably what EA is going to do with the launch date, they're going to probably give us a couple more cards to kind of give people a decent overall, because if you're going after MUT Master, you have to win 100 games at 85 overall or better. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do right now, is get my team up to that overall. But I had already started grinding for, my new left guard before I decided that I was going to do it this way, because I'm going to get to an 85. Then I'm going to do all the Journey games and blast those out, and then finish it up some other way, because I'll get the 100 games very, very easily destroying Journey. So I'm waiting to do Journey until after I get to an 85 overall. Now, when you look at Quinton Nelson, right? Pretty much when you go ahead and you compare him to Andrew Norwell, his strength is high, which is a very, very key. I'm going to miss that. But if you look in the middle section of the card, you'll see that there's a lot of 70s going on. All right, there's a lot of 70s action, and that's the kind of... Hold up, is this guy's a Nat too? Bro, he's getting Quicksilver trading points if he a Nat. I didn't even realize he was a Nat. But the middle 3 on the right, you'll see all 80s. Okay? The bottom, everybody's in the 70s, pretty much identical. The awareness is very, very high, and the only thing that he really has him beat with is the strength factor, which I agree is very, very huge, which is why I just said that's going to be something that's really, really huge going forward. Again, the agility factor. He has 59 as a lineman. That's really, really good. Acceleration, pretty much the same. Awareness is not even a question. You can see pretty much that is something that is really, really good. The run block we just saw from the main card that it's pretty decent. Impact blocking is the same. And I think they had probably one more. Okay, injury we don't worry about. And that's pretty much it for these O linemen. The run block power, everything else. Pass block power is 86. You'll see that pass block finesse is a lot higher. And those are some of the things that you have to focus on. So when you're playing the Theme Kings, they are full games. All right? It's a lot of time. It's very, very time consuming. Do not make the mistake of trying to go after a theme builder that's not going to be something that you can't just buy in the auction house for pretty cheap. Now, remember, like I told you, the reason I chose Andrew Norwell is because when you look at the left guard position, it's very, very few of them. And it's a very, very important step to upgrade your offensive line as best as possible. That pretty much, like after you get your quarterback, your offensive line is pretty much more important than a running back. Because what happens is dudes are running around with the defensive lines of like Dracula and a whole bunch of people that's just trying to suck your blood, bro. Dudes are running directly into the backfield and destroying your life. And the only way to stop that is to have a decent offensive line. All right. Now, we saw that this guy's a gnat. All right. You can see it in the top right. But this is the other situation. The training point situation after you do all of that, because like I said, you get every part that goes into it, but you got to find training points. So look, I'm going to show you guys what's going on right now. Let's go ahead and we're going to find Quinton Nelson, right? All right, you can't auction, you can't do nothing with him because he's an actual NAT card. Now, I'm going to go into the auction house in the store and we're going to take a look at some of the offensive linemen that are available at the left guard position. Now, I know that Larry Allen has a version of him that's a left guard, and some of you guys will be like, yo, bro, you should just do that. No, I'm not doing that because I need to have a solid, stout, lineup. I know using Larry Allen probably would, make it a little bit more, because I have so many Dallas Cowboys, we would be able to upgrade his strength. Everything would be cool. It wouldn't be an issue, stuff like that. But I don't really care about all that like that. I'm just chilling. And you can see his 81 is at 30K for a reason because he's one of the higher ones available. Now, as you go through it, that's 80 to 81. Okay, 84 to 85, there's nothing. 86 to 87. I think that's where Larry Allen was, possibly. Okay, he's not there either. So he must be a lower level one. So he's not an 82. Is he an 82? I know Larry Allen, yeah, there he is. All right, so he has one, but it's too low and it doesn't really help. And, putting that guy on my team just to get, well, he is a San Francisco, so he's not even a Dallas Cowboy with that card that goes into a set. So that wouldn't even matter anyway, because somebody had pointed that out in one of the comments, like, yo, Larry Allen, no. You see that, bro? San Francisco 49ers. It doesn't even make any sense now because everybody else is Dallas. So that's the reason right now it's not a lot of these cards available other than that card. So when you're picking and choosing theme builders, please choose cards that make sense. Because of the lack of the availability of left guard, that makes sense for me to waste my time playing the CPU and trying to get max stars. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's something that makes a lot of sense. If you're just running around doing whatever you want, like, oh, I got a theme builder token, let me just put it in this set, and it doesn't make any sense, you're going to pay for it at some point. So now for me, right, that guy is a gnat. I could possibly hold on to it. Like, hold on, I got him, and I got Brandon Cooks. So I think for the, hold on, who do we got? Okay, that guy right there. We got the 81s. I think what some of you guys were asking is like, Gmia, what about using him in an exchange set to get somebody auctionable? Well, let's take a look at that avenue as well to try to figure out if it makes sense. So he's an 81. You got to use 6, bruh. No, this is 75 to 79 players. My bad. Over here, 80 to 82 players. All right, so you have to use 3. Okay, so that's fine. Who do we have, though, that we could actually give up, though? All right, Who are the Nats? Okay, Kawan Short is a Nat. Quinton Nelson is a Nat. And this guy's going into the set, so we can't use him. We'd have to use another Nat. So, and then what would that give us? An 83 to an 84 player. So, depending on who that player is, you probably could make out with like 40, something like that. But I would probably hold off on that for now. This one right here, trading in 6. I don't know. I've been actually quick selling a lot of these guys for training, but most of these guys I use right now, and they're not like a, pretty much like a rookie premier that I'm just waiting for to see if they get better. I just quick sell them for training at this point. And I know Team Diamonds are coming later and all that good stuff, but we'll worry about that when it happens. Right now, I'm just pretty much focused on my team, so I'm trying to show you guys every which way that other people will suggest that you utilize it. Now, let's go see how much he quick sells for. as a nat and see if it makes sense. Because remember, we have to upgrade that other lineman now. And that's what's most important. When you get the cards, upgrading the other cards, see, that's 133 right off the rip. So for me, at this point right now, because he's a nat, I have to kind of look at that and say, all right, how much is it going to cost me to upgrade the other player? So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at his power up, which you also get from doing the theme builder. So we're going to take a look at his power up. So right here, we're going to go ahead. Why is that only giving me that? I got something to, no, I don't want to, I want to go power up. So we're going to go to his power up, which we get for free by just, you know, playing the solos. All right. Now we go to upgrade, and that is the only card that they allow you to auction. The other ones are all nats, like the 80 and all that stuff like that. Those are all nat cards. So now the way that this is going, okay, it's not as expensive. Okay, that's 19. And then what do we do? Core Elite. Then that's 240. Then that's 195. You see what I'm saying? And then they want 1300. If you don't go Theme King method, I would not waste training like that on any of the theme players, because training is so important right now. I would be very, very cautious with that. So in my case right now, to get him, you know, to get his card done a lot faster, I'm going to have to go ahead and quick sell my nat player. If he wasn't nat, I would probably sell him for that 40K and then just try to, you know, do something else with it. Like, yo, whatever. This guy's getting quick sell instantly. All right, so he's gone. All right, then we have a gap in our training. We also know that we're going to need more. So now we got to find other players that we can just rage sell instantaneously. Miles Jack, how much you quick selling for? 77? Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of that though. I don't even know who else we got that we could quick sell. Yeah, everybody else is pretty much low players. You know, Brashad Perriman, you trash. Everything else looks to be power ups. Get rid of some of these silvers, I guess. Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. Like right now, with the way that everything is, it doesn't really matter to me about any of this stuff, because what's going to happen is we're going to find other ways to get those training points very, very soon. Like certain cards are going to come up that are going to be cheaper than others, and they're going to be releasing a lot more cards. So that will equal your chance to be able to, you know, get other things. This card right here, all right, obviously, like I said, it's a nat, because you get it from doing, you know, whatever. Plus I got all those power-up passes and stuff like that. So that definitely helps. Now I need 185, and then I need the items. So I need about another 70, just about. And then after we power him up completely, from that point we start to look about, you know, getting other cards involved. But for now, you can see this is this is probably gonna be the lowest that I have of items in my binder the entire year, because once I start really grinding, there's going to be a lot more stuff going on. These core silvers right now, like I said, you can be gambling with this and doing a lot of other things with it. Like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get power-ups. For me right now, I don't have time for that. So I got to do what I got to do right now to make my team better. When it's time for me to worry about the other stuff, I'll worry about the other stuff. But having this lineman powered up and ready to go on my line is going to make my team even that much more difficult to deal with. And in my position, I feel that that's more important. So when I go ahead and add this into, you know, my lineup, 87 overall, I'm not going to use any, I don't care about identifier. We'll go ahead. Okay, he has Jaguars ×2. Oh, he was a Panther too? All right, we'll do ×2 Jags. All right, and then he has other things that are going on. So we haven't figured out what we're doing with these yet. We're going to probably, you know, go deep on it and see what happens. And obviously the other things, we just got to wait out on that, bro. Like, that's just way too much action going on. Like 1,000 and all kind of weird stuff. So look at what bro, why did I just go back to upgrade? I wanted to put him the starter. All right, so now he's at 87. So we go ahead and we put that in our lineup. We're going to promote him to starter. All right. Now we go to our lineup, and I'm going to show you the instant impact that he has with the rest of the players. Okay. Looking at our team right now, you can see clearly that I chose the right theme builders. All right. This guy contributes heavily to making everybody at least an 85 overall, right? That's one of the theme builders. The other theme builder that I used was Myles Garrett, and he immediately has an impact. Immediately. You know, he's one of the guys that has an X factor. He has unstoppable force. He contributes heavily to what I'm doing. So when you pick and choose your theme builders, make sure you take into account what's going to be the most important thing. Because if you don't, that's going to be an issue. That will absolutely 100% be an issue, if you pick like a guy, like say I pick a running back, like a lot of you guys like Tariq Cohen is a glitch. So if I go to the Bears and I do that, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make much sense for my grind because I already have a running back that's 90 and I got a decent, I think Duke Johnson is a decent backup for what for when I need it. So I wouldn't want a running back right now to grind for. I would be trying to grind for something else. So now that this is all done, maybe I grind for whoever the left end is. I think the guy's a Viking. I grind for a left end to make him an 87. Grind for the middle linebacker, Mosley, to make him an 87. And you go from there. Those are very, very important tips so that you don't waste your time grinding early on so that you can build a team pretty quickly, get out into the online head-to-head and win a lot of prizes by playing and competing against people with a higher overall team. If you guys have any other questions about what I just discussed, you guys know what to do. Leave it in the comments. Tweet me, GmiasWorld, Instagram, Facebook, all that, Twitch, all GmiasWorld. I'm going to talk to you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love.